What's up, you guys? Coasters Are Beast 09 here with news that you have all heard by now. I'm 2 days late making the video because of work and prior engagements and scheduling, but she's back. She's back. He's back. They're back. It's back. What? Yes. You're hearing it correctly. Jamie Lee Curtis is returning to the Halloween franchise as Laurie Strode. Blumhouse sent out a tweet saying that this was 2 days ago, saying that Jamie Lee Curtis was coming back to the franchise. Then Jamie Lee sends out a tweet, a picture of her standing on the Wallace porch, wearing her same shirt, same pants, same look, with the same type of jack-o'-lantern carved the same way as it was in the first movie, with Michael behind her in the doorway that said, I'm trying to remember, same porch, same clothes, same issues, 40 years later, going back to Haddonfield one last time for Halloween, October 19th, 2018. Loosely quoted, but that was the gist of it. Jamie Lee is coming back as Laurie Strode. It's going to be 4 years, 4 years, 40 years after the original, which is obviously perfect because it'll be the 40th anniversary of the original. And she's back. She's playing her original character. It's insane. I mean, it's insane. You've got John back, obviously. And John is actually rumored to be very interested in doing the score. And I mean, he even said himself that in his press release about a year or so ago, that he was like, oh, I might even do the score too. This is awesome news. Sorry about the mess of my room, by the way. Wasn't prepared to do this, kind of spur of the moment since I had time. I mean, this is awesome news. The way I take it and the way a lot of people are taking it is that they're going to retcon H2O and Resurrection, and they're going to pick up from Halloween 2, 1981's Halloween 2. And basically they're going to say, none of this happened. 7 and 8 didn't happen. What happened was 1 and 2, October 31st of 1978, and 40 years later, Michael and Laurie are coming face to face again. We're still unsure of the capacity that Jamie Lee is going to be in the movie. We don't know if she's going to be a sort of Loomis character, where she's going to be almost kind of filler, but not the center of attention, not the main character. She might take a sort of Loomis role, and be, I don't know, almost coming back because something came up in Haddonfield, something that makes her believe Michael's back. She might come back to try to put an end to it. We don't know if she's going to be the center of attention or not. In my opinion, I hope she is, personally, because Jamie still looks great. Everybody knows Jamie can act. But I don't know if they will. And I don't really want to speculate on that portion of it right now. What I really want to say is that I think that they're going to they're going back to the roots here. Clearly, you're bringing John back as a creative consultant, executive producer, and more than likely composer. You're bringing Jamie Lee back as Laurie Strode. You've got Blumhouse behind the production, so you know that it's, I don't know, basically it's all these factors coming together that makes you believe that it's going to be the best possible Halloween movie that you could get, especially if it's 40 years after the original. The stars are aligning for us almost, which is awesome, because For almost a decade now, we've been without a movie, and you know, we've all begun to wonder. You know, we've all begun to wonder. Oh man, is it ever going to happen again? You know, are we ever going to get another movie again? And not only are we getting a movie, but we're getting a movie with two of the biggest, if not the two biggest contributors to this franchise's creation back. I'm super, super, super stoked for the movie. I have incredibly high hopes. I believe it's gonna do incredibly well at the box office when you have Jamie Lee's name attached to it, and Blumhouse. Blumhouse, great with marketing. And they know how to scare people. So I'm excited to see how they can kind of put that into Halloween. But, well, before I get into the but. So basically, we can all kind of sleep soundly tonight, or, you know, and for the next however many months, knowing that, okay, this movie's gonna get made now. We don't have to worry about this movie coming out now. It's happening. Like it's 100% happening. Not only did you have Blumhouse behind it, you knew you had to feel like they weren't going to back off. You also have now, and then you had John coming on. You know, John's not going to come on for some bullshit, you know, flash in the pan idea. Like, no, he wants to come back because there's potential here. And then you have Jamie Lee officially announcing her return, and the internet subsequently exploding as a product of that. So, I mean, it's happening now. We don't have to worry about it happening, which is awesome. I mean, a year from now, we'll be watching trailers and behind the scenes stuff and set photos, getting prepared for, you know, the month after that, going to see Michael on the silver screen again. I mean, it's fantastic. Actually, it's, almost exactly to the day. 13 months almost to the day. So super, super excited about this. And for anybody wondering, I did reach out to somebody with Blumhouse on Facebook. I don't want to throw any names out there. If you follow me on Facebook or my Twitter, you'll see me speaking to him a little bit, and then we messaged a little bit on Facebook, and he gave me a little bit of information. And basically, what I've gathered from him is that Danny McBride and David Gordon Green had this sort of idea for a while. They didn't know if it was going to happen. They didn't know if it was going to work, but they kind of had this plotted. And the reason we hadn't gotten news for almost a year was because it was getting Jamie Lee back. And it wasn't that she was hesitant, like, oh God, no, I don't want to touch Halloween. No, it wasn't that. It was simply, if I'm going to come back, this has to be my last time. Like, I'm not gonna do 5 more sequels. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want it to be, and she wanted it to be a good story. She wanted a good reason to come back, and she wanted it to be one final hoorah. And they got her. So, this leads you to believe now that they might be trying to end it. It's a scary thought as a Halloween fan, but I can assure you at least this is it for the 1 through 8 movies. This movie is wrapping all of that up. You're never going to get a continuation from that. Another reboot one day, yeah. Another remake, probably. But this is going to be it for the original storyline. This is it for Laurie Strode. This is it for Laurie Strode and Michael. And I mean, this is it. So go see this movie. Because this is going to be a big, big deal. Yeah, guys, I'm just super pumped about this. I can't wait. As more news comes out, I'll make new videos and we'll talk about this news together, and you know, we'll give our thoughts and whatnot. But you know, I was getting messages that I was getting updates on my phone, like, hey, do a video about Jamie Lee Curtis coming back. Do a video about Jamie Lee coming back. So I was like, I have to. Plus, I wanted to anyway. I'm in a good mood today anyway. My Steelers won. I mean, again, But no, this isn't about football. Don't hate on me for that, please. Just stick to the subject matter that Jamie Lee Curtis and John Carpenter are returning to Halloween. And I am super excited, and we're definitely gonna have a film out next year. Get ready for the hype train. Get ready for the set photos, the trailers, the story leaks, the casting, all the anticipation. The merchandise coming, building back up again. Get ready for it, because in almost a year, a little over a year, you're gonna be sitting in the theater watching that white masked psychopath slash people on the silver screen. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Please sound off in the comments, like, subscribe. Thank you all very much. Signing off.